kick it off with an announcement that Tucker Carlson has made. So
Oh,
back in the day, he was very, very bejiggity, as rightly so, about 9/11 truthers and people who, claim it's an inside job and do all the things. And now it appears that he has joined that group of people. And here is a new series that he is promoting.
The official story on 9/11 is a complete lie. The 9/11 report is a joke.
You have the CIA following two men all over the planet and then eventually even to America, right? And you don't tell the FBI. 9/11 Commission cover up.
So what did happen? What did the government know? What did foreign governments know? There was a cover-up. Why? It's been nearly 25 years. It is time Americans learned what actually happened. We're going to tell you. We're releasing one episode per week.
okay.
So that's happening. So notice that there was, of course, the tie-in with the Jews.
Of
You saw
course,
Bibi's picture
right,
there.
right. I mean, listen, there are some things that happened that day that don't make a lot of sense to me either. I mean, I would love, questions to be asked. Like, and it doesn't hurt to ask questions, but sometimes I think people form a hypothesis in their minds and then they form questions to prove the hypothesis. You know what I mean?
And they'll bring guests that do exactly that.
Right. So that's the only thing. I mean, that's not the way to do it. But if that's my thought process on that. You know what I mean? But I do have questions. There are some questions I have about certain things that happened that day. But then, but I'm not like the Jews. So let's,
Well, there's been some reaction by people who know him. So Jonah Goldberg said the Tucker Carlson I knew for most of the last 3 decades would call this Tucker Carlson an unpatriotic, lying, money-grubbing grifter and attention whore. Them are some strong words coming from someone who apparently knows him well. Max Nordau said if Tucker Carlson wanted America to be weak, demoralized, self-hating, and ignorant of foreign enemies who seek to destroy it, what would he be doing differently?
Yeah. One of the things I saw when he was talking to Alex Jones about this, he was like, I used to go after people who were 9/11 truthers, but now, but I was a child and I was stupid. I was ignorant and I was a child, so it is interesting. It's interesting to see the transformation,
It is definitely interesting to see the transformation. Josh Hammer said, just asking questions about World War II, just asking questions about 9/11. Maybe pause and consider the distinct possibility that you've gone full retard and have lost the ability to distinguish right from wrong. But the most interesting reaction, I think, is from someone who worked with Tucker. And it's this guy, Jamie Weinstein, who said in 2010 or 2011, shortly after I began working for Tucker, he went on a 9/11 truther radio show and systematically dismantled the host on the guy's own show. It was hilarious, his best performance ever, in my opinion. The host was just humiliated by Tucker. And now this. So it has been a very big shift. And so, listen, I haven't watched it. I don't plan to watch it because I just find him to be almost intolerable anymore.
Yeah.
But
his I think the premise of it is he started changing, or at least this is what he says. He started changing his mind because of Building 7. And that's what he starts talking about. So if you're interested in it, watch it. I'll try to be fair and balanced here, but at the same time, I do think that a lot of it has to do with, he hates Jewish people. He's like, you know what I mean? He's like pissed, maybe not Jewish people, but he hates Israel. He hates Israel. I should say that. And so he's like, oh my God, what else can we blame on them? I just think that there's a hypothesis there that he's like trying to connect dots. It's just my
Well, it was funny too, because yesterday he like retweeted some Jewish Twitter account with which he disagreed about something. And that was the only tweet he made.
Right.
All day. Like he didn't say anything about Minneapolis, nothing. It was, how can I focus on the Jews today?
Right.
It's endless. It just will not stop. Him and Candace, it's like all they can think about. If you are not taking your veggies and your fruits, what are you doing, you guys? There is a cheat code.
It's true. I'm the worst about eating my fruits and veggies. So is my teenager. We're both really, it's like pulling teeth with her. I know you have a teenager that loved vegetables. He is an anomaly. but
It's true. He is.
we're all very bad about it in this house. But I do drink water. Always something I do all day long because I'm all about hydration. And Field of Greens is a great way to just kind of it's a life hack basically. It helps me get all my fruits and veggies in with like one of my cups of water every day. And right now, Brick House is having their Labor Day sale. So you can get 25% with the code LABOR25. And they also have lean. So you can get Field of Greens, you can get lean if you're wanting to lose a little bit of weight, before the holidays kick in. If you want to do that, so then you can gain it all back during the holidays, it's always that's my strategy, lose a little, then you can gain a little. But yeah, they have lean, they have Field of Greens. And so it's good. Like kick off fall, feel stronger, more confident, get your greens in, get your fruits, get all that. Head over to brickhousenutrition.com. Use code LABOR25 at checkout. Get 25% off your entire order. That's brickhousenutrition.com with code LABOR25. Do it, you guys.
Yeah, write that down because it's unusual when it's not the code chicks.
Right.
So
it's
please make a note of it.
LABOR25. That's right.